am super, super excited to finally be sharing this video with you guys. It has been my biggest Reborn goal of 2020 to redo my Reborn nursery, and I have finally completed it, and I hope that you guys really enjoy this video. Hopefully it gives you guys some inspiration if you would like to change your nursery up a little bit. I didn't change a lot of big things, as you saw, but mostly just color themes and things like that. I did try to do a little bit of like a wilderness natural sort of theme. So a lot of it's very natural materials, a lot of greens, yellows, and purples, because I love those colors. And I did add a lot of little fun personal touches to just make this nursery really feel like mine. And I want to just get right into it because it's going to be a long video. So anyway, here is Winona in the little bouncer that I have. And the reason why this bouncer is all the way over here is I feel like I interact with my babies a little bit more when they're closer to spaces that I'm in very frequently. And so if I put her like in the corner, like how the bouncer used to be, it just kind of felt like she wasn't really like a main piece of the nursery, and I feel like she is, because that's the whole point of a Reborn nursery, is to kind of just display your babies in a fun way, while also kind of making it functional. So this is the bouncer. It's really, really cute. It doesn't work anymore, but it's probably just because it needs new batteries. It just has some little forest animals on it. And I usually have a little mobile back, but I had it in front just so you guys can kind of see it. It is really cute. So there's that. And then you guys have all seen my plant babies before, but might as well show them again. And then I also have that little elephant that I made out of clay. He's just hanging out there too. So, and this is my watering can technically for the plants. And it's just this little piece of pottery that I made. Super cute with the little Rosie Reborns thing above there that I designed. I'll have to let you guys know what app I used because it's really easy if you guys want to do this for your nursery. And then more plant babies over there. You guys have seen those already as well. And more pottery. I absolutely love, love, love doing pottery. So there's more of that in the nursery as well. And here is the chair, which I've shown you guys before. And I just have a little blanket on there because whenever I hold the babies, I like to have kind of a protective barrier, and this one is just really good to have out because it's this really pretty cream color, so it matches with everything, and it's lightweight, so it works for both summer and winter in my opinion. And as a lot of you guys know, my nursery is part of my room, takes up most of my room actually, and so some of my personal stuff kind of goes in with the Reborn stuff and vice versa. So there's my yoga mat over there. And then I have my fancy art paper down there. So I don't really know where else to put that. And up here was the very last touch of the nursery that I really wanted to finish. And that is this little DIY Snuggle Me organic or baby nest or whatever you want to call it. It's here. And I'm so excited about it. It is really, really cute. The inside kind of goes in, so it hammocks the dolls really, really well. And if you guys want to see how I made it, go ahead and check out my Instagram. If you go to my saved stories underneath my bio, you'll see step by step how I kind of made it. And there was a lot of trial and error along the way, but it is just so beautiful. And the little cover for it matches the nursery colors so well, and I think it'll be good for both boys and girls since it has both blues and pinks. So down here I just have all of the organization for clothing. It's just on a bookshelf, and the little, I don't know what to call these, little drawer things, little basket things, they used to be that like paisley print, but I wasn't a huge fan of that. It just kind of looked really loud, and so I toned it down by putting some burlap on it, and I think it looks really, really nice, although I kept the inside color because I thought it was really good to tell what stuff was like my girl stuff and what stuff was boy. So I have the purple for all the girl stuff, and it kind of looks like a Leaning Tower of Pisa right now, but it's actually pretty easy to find things in here because this is all the girls' long sleeve stuff, and this is all of her short sleeve things. So that's all newborn girl, and then this is 3-month boy for Miles, and same kind of design. I just have the long sleeve stuff right there, short sleeve stuff back there, and his is way more organized because he has less things. There we go. Sometimes these drawers get caught on my little like plant thing back there and they don't want to go in all the way. But anyway, it's not perfect for sure, but it's definitely a good system, I think. So here's all the girl sleepers, and I just have way too many sleepers in general, especially girl stuff, and so that's kind of piling over. I might have to organize that a little bit more and get rid of some things. And then back here I have all of the other girl one-piece things, so the overalls, dresses, rompers, things like that. And this one is boy sleepers, which I also have too many of. But the first little section right here is just all of the boy stuff that can be used year-round. So it's kind of like a light cottony sort of material, or a really light knit, so that can be worn anytime. And then back here I kind of have oh my gosh, can I say this word? Season-specific things. And so up top, I right now of course have all the summer things, but down below are all of the fleece and flannel and minky fabric, stuff like that. So I switch that out when the seasons change. And down here is all of the pants. So first I just have Miles pants right there. And then I have Winona's pants in this one. And some of these are kind of more like a gender neutral, but they're in newborn, so I put them in there. And then here is some accessories. So I have the socks on this side, and then I have the tights over here, and then scratch mittens on the far end. And then over here, I just have all of the baby's birth certificates and COAs, things like that. So I think it's fun to just kind of decorate with those little like special things that you get with a doll. Kind of reminds you of their box opening, which I think is fun. And then over here is kind of just all accessories, so many accessories. So this box is all of the stuffed animals and little baby props that I like to use for pictures. And then the back are baby wrap carriers. So this, the brown one's more of like a purse style one, and then the pink one is the one that you actually have to like wrap around your body for it to work. And then up there I just have some bibs. I need to get some boy bibs because these are all girl bibs, but I think that's a really nice little rack thing to put them on. It's technically supposed to be for your bathroom. That's where the towel is supposed to go, and then you can just put other bathroom supplies in there. But I don't know, I think that's really good for the nursery. It's good to have storage in different ways. I really like wall storage because, you know, you can kind of just put it anywhere. You don't really need floor space for it, so that's really nice. And then I have this other little storage thing, which isn't super fancy, just one of those like plastic ones from Walmart, but hey, it works well. So, and I think it matches with the nursery just fine. And here's kind of like the crazy array of bottles, and I also have my tripod and the accessories for it, weighting materials, paperwork. Then I have some props back here, like the shoes, the formula, and Winona's belly plate is wrapped around in there so that it stays nice and safe. And then this drawer is all thin blankets, and I've organized them by style so that they're really easy to find. This side is all of the swaddle ones where they're designed so you like put the baby in and then you Velcro it. I'm trying to think of the brand that started it. So like a Swaddle Me, something like that. So I have a bunch of those. And then up here I have all of the receiving blankets. And then I have muslin blankets, which are my favorite, but they're pretty big so they don't fit perfectly, I would say, in here. And then back here, I have the cotton blankets. And then in these boxes up here, I just replaced the fabric, so it's green now instead of pink, and it just matches the nursery better. Carrying on, we have all of the head accessories, so all of the hats are on this side. And then all of the bows are just on the string so that I can find them easily. It used to be hanging up, but I think it's better put away. There's also bows in there. And then diapers, this first little section is newborn, and these are size 1 for Miles. And then my little cloth diaper, super cute, but it's better for photos. It's kind of bulky under clothing, I found. Then I have this really adorable little bear that I made. And then my stepdad recently made this for my birthday. It has my name on the top with this really pretty, like, sparkly paint. I love it. It looks great in the sunlight. And I just have all the pacifiers in there and pacifier clips. So that's really cute. And then just full of magnets over here to magnetize the pacifiers. Then working our way back up, I have put on these new knobs that I made when I was little. I was probably only about 8 years old when I made these, and I think it's just a really fun, creative touch. And it took us forever to find the right size screw, but I think it's worth it because the old ones were just getting like rusty and gross, and they definitely needed a change up, so that's really good. Then in here I have kind of just a bunch of stuff, really. This isn't like super organized, but I have all of the newborn diapers right there, all of the 1 or size 2 diapers over here, a baby brush that I don't use super often, some Wonder Wafers, a micro preemie diaper, which I don't know why I have that, but it's so cute. I mean, how could you throw that away? It's adorable. And then I have some washcloths just to wipe the babies down if I need to. Then I have my little conditioner for the mohair. This is some baby cologne, which I don't use very often either since I have the Wonder Wafers now, which I think work better. And then I have the toothbrush that I usually use to style their hair. So that's good because it's just quick access if I'm changing them, because this replaces a changing table, so I can just change them on top of here, and that makes it really easy to just grab, you know, clothing, diaper, super easy. So I think it's a very functional nursery. And then I just have a little bit of burlap on here, which was just extra, but I feel like it ties the nursery together a little bit better. And then I have another one of these Rosy Reborns things on top of a little plaque that I painted this purplish gray color. It's coming out kind of like a grape color, but it's actually a little bit more gray than that in person. So then up here I have this little wreath decoration, which I think just makes the nursery look very natural and catches your attention. I really love it. Even though my walls are still the same colors that I painted them when I think I was like 8 years old. So they're a little bit obnoxious, but if you kind of just ignore that, it's all good. But anyway, I also have this really pretty macrame wall hanging that I got off of Amazon. And then here is Mr. Miles. I wish that the lighting was as good over here as it was over there, but that's okay. Miles is also, I think, in a really good display area, because when you first walk into my room, this is the first thing that you see. And so when I've had a long day and I walk in my door, I'm just like, oh, he looks so cute. So I absolutely love this. This crib was handmade. It was actually made for me when I was a baby, and it has like a little rocking mechanism, which is kind of cool. Another personal touch that I added from my childhood was this little blanket. I don't know if I would necessarily call it a blanket. It's kind of small, but my mom's best friend did like the cross stitch on it, and so she did my theme when I was a baby was Pooh Bear, and so she did little cute Pooh Bear and bee all over it, and still to this day I love Pooh Bear and I love bees, so I think it's beautiful. And I think she added her initials and the date that, or not the date, but the year that I was born, so that's really cool. this was in storage for so long, and I just love having it out and kind of making the nursery a little bit more special. And to match this blanket, I bought a yard of this stretchy fabric because this crib is so old and was made so long ago that you can't even find crib sheets for it anymore. So you either have to kind of get one that's a little bit too big and try tucking it, or I think that this honestly works better, just buying a yard of fabric and sticking it in. That wouldn't work for a real baby, but Miles thinks it's just fine. Just kidding. He definitely does not move enough to really care, so that works really well. And then under here I just have this little matching basket that holds all of the thick blankets. So I think this is really pretty. I think I got it from either Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I love craft stores so much. They have so much cute decorating stuff. I honestly wanted to buy more from there, but I had to restrain myself because there's only so much wall space, and I really tried to make this nursery a little bit more simplistic. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.